So what about the other aspect, Pastor Hai Eng? Like, I said, I feel like your ministry, and I think one of the things I love about you and Pastor Dennis really is that with your, like very strong leadership giftings and your strong governance and all of that, but there's such a emphasis on people. Yeah, the pastoral heart really comes through whenever I talk to you. Maybe I've heard you use the phrase, that we should be transformational, not transactional. Can you explain that a little bit?
I'm not sure whether this comes with age or whatever. Now, Pastor Dennis felt that he's like a grandfather now to the kids. I don't feel like the grandmother. I just want to remain as a mother or an auntie. We find that, whatever we do, we try not to focus on just the task, or get some. You work with people. There's this word. There's this sentence that says, you don't use people to achieve a purpose, but you're growing people rather than growing your ministry or growing that task. So how I do it, not focusing on transaction, but transformational, is I look at the individual, what is the potential in them. I would like to encourage them to grow to the best they can be as a person, rather than what you must be able to do in order to maybe help this organization and help that organization. I think that part, to us, being a father and a mother to everyone that we work with, it is of a high priority to us.
And what would that look like for just any of us serving? We are rostered to serve on Sunday. How can we be transformational and not transactional, or in other words, not just focus on the task, right?
I do church welcoming on Sunday. I volunteered myself. So I'll be right at not just the corridor, ground floor of the church when people come in. So what I do is that every person that comes in, I'll share with them. If they happen to share with me what happened to them last week, then this week I'll follow up with them. Remember what you have mentioned about this last week? How is it going? Sometimes people walk in and they look a little pale. Are you okay? If they say, I'm feeling a bit sick, so I may drag another person in. Can we pray together for this person? Before they go to the church. Our church is in the second floor. Even before they go up the lift, I already stopped them for them. So sometimes I don't see them coming for 2 weeks. I say, I didn't see you for 2 weeks. Is everything okay with you? So I don't see my role just to shake hand, hello, good morning, welcome to church, and then let them pass. But I look at it as in, they are all children of God. There's something that I can do to encourage them through my role. That is what I will do. So I hope it can encourage you, so whatever ministry you're in.
I guess whatever roles we are in, we can take an interest in people. It could be just the other team members we're serving with.
Exactly.
It could be another team that is serving that day, or it's just someone coming to church and we just take an interest in people.
Even if you are, let's say you are in the PA ministry, you can take an interest in the next person that comes late for the for the ministry. For example, if they are maybe much more junior than you, they are kids or whatever, you can ask, how was your school last week? How's things going? Sometimes those little questions you think is little, it could mean a lot to
someone. That's true.
I think oftentimes we not only pick up mistake, and we tend to acknowledge people who are up on the stage, but not those who are serving behind the scene. I think that is as a leader, sometimes we happen to to miss appreciating them. So one of the things I want to encourage, do take time to appreciate everyone. Sometimes buy them a meal, give them a boba or a coffee.
Yeah.
Sometimes just text them. I think that's important.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I find that it is useful, especially if you are running an event when things are happening, even if you pick up something that is not so good, how you communicate with the people is very important. Make sure that we always try to use the sandwich method, even though you are very, very stressed.
Yes.
Of course, in a situation when you have to deal with that problem there and then, you may have to be a bit more direct because you don't have time. Deal with it, but immediately you turn around, do something else to appreciate that person. So, I mean, while you are correcting it, yet you are appreciating them at the same time.
Yeah.
So you do it hand in hand, not just correcting and pointing out those negative things.
Yeah.
I think as a leader that helps. Whereas if you are at the receiving end, take it as every correction as an opportunity, as a good feedback for you to improve and do things better.
Yeah.
If you come with that attitude, you see that you're not only going to improve and get better in what you're doing, you will find that you yourself someday you can actually be that excellent example to another person as well. That's what I think. Our own attitude is important too.
Yeah, it's almost like we're not the aim is not in perfection, right? But if we have a spirit of excellence, actually, it comes hand in hand with the value of growth. That we actually love growing, love learning, love getting better, and therefore we value the feedback and
I think now that you mentioned, there's another point that I know all of us know that even in the ministry when we work, if you give feedback to someone, remember it is always meant to disciple the person but not to put the person down, because you want the person to become even stronger and better in the future.
So
Amen.
Thanks, Pastor Hai.